With how great our away record actually is, we need to get a win at home, surely. Welcome back to Palace Mad Mason. Hello everybody, it's Mason here. Welcome back to the channel. Today brings you the vlog between Crystal Palace and Aston Villa at Selhurst Park in the Premier League. The game before our big South London derby against Millwall in the FA Cup, which I'm really looking forward to. Got to focus on the league first. Now, Crystal Palace are in 13th place, level on points with Spurs at the moment. A win for us would take us above Tottenham back into 12th place, which is our, quite, stereotypically usual position to external fans. But we are still quite a way off the progressive pack at the moment, I would say. Even though I said the complete opposite last week in the 2-0 win against Fulham, the worst possible results could have happened. Brighton got their result against Southampton. Brentford got their result against Leicester. Aston Villa managed to turn it around and beat Chelsea 2-1. So the only team we actually really made ground upon is Fulham, who play tonight against Wolves. So let's hope that they don't get the result there. But the one thing that's let us down this season, progression-wise, is definitely our home form. 2 home Premier League wins all season. They came against Tottenham in October and against Southampton just before the turn of the year, I'm pretty sure. So, that needs to improve drastically because our away form is good enough to really beat anyone right now. In terms of team news for both sides, we'll start with Aston Villa. Aston Villa could be without Morgan Rogers and Tyrone Mings after they both went off injured in their win against Chelsea at the weekend. But like I said, they do still have a very dangerous attack. Marco Asensio has been playing really well since he moved to Aston Villa. So has Marcus Rashford. He's not been doing too bad. They've still got Ollie Watkins. Marlon on the bench, will probably be on the bench, could start the game. John McGinn, Leon Bailey could play as well. Emi Buendia, great attacking reinforcements that Aston Villa have got. They may not be great defensively, especially away from home, but they still have a great attack. So we have to be the ones to provide that killer blow tonight. In terms of Crystal Palace, it's brilliant right now. Adam Wharton has been hinted to maybe start this game. It will be, I think, his first start since his injury that he picked up against Villa all the way back in October, funnily enough, in the Carabao Cup. We played them at Villa Park and drew 2-2. So, hoping for a more positive result tonight to try and progress up that table. Let's get to Selhurst. Come on, you Palace.
Cracking atmosphere at Selhurst tonight. So one change from the lineup that beat Fulham at the weekend, and that is Adam Wharton replaces Jefferson Lerma. So it's Wharton and Hughes in midfield. Same back three, same goalkeeper, same forward players. Probably the best lineup that Glasner could go for. With Villa, I'm a bit surprised. Rashford, Asensio, who I mentioned before, on the bench. So we'll see. Come on, Palace, we need a home win, please. It's been a fairly bad start from Palace, to be honest. Fans getting a little bit frustrated. When you see like these same patterns at home, little bit of controversy with the throw there. Sarr puts it back towards Eze, but it's headed away. Yeah, it's not been a great start from Palace. No real chances. Still 0-0. Oh, maybe not. Still 0-0. Inside this first 20 minutes, every time we look like a rare counter-attack, the Villa player just goes down. And he just goes, yeah, all right, pull it back. It is unnecessary. It's awful. We nearly went 2-0 up against Fulham for capitalising on such a thing. Tonight, no chance for this referee. First proper chance of the game comes Villa's way. Expected, to be honest. Near post crossing towards Tielemans, headed it at the far post. He headed it at the near post, but it went wide at the far post. Still 0-0 inside 20 minutes, but it's been pretty much all Villa. Expectedly, Aston Villa have scored, but it's gone to VAR. Given offside pretty quickly. Check's been complete. 0-0 still. Palace take the lead. This is Sarr. Go on! So Ward puts the cross in, headed by Winters following a set piece. Saved by Martinez, and then it's Sarr there to tap it in for 1-0. Boy, we needed that goal. Palace 1, Aston Villa 0. Get in! Wow, what a chance for 2. Great link-up play between Sarr and Eze. And then Sarr's first time shot saved, and it ricochets to him too quickly. Looks like he missed an open goal, but it just come back to him too quick and it went over the bar. Still 1-0. Yeah, Mateta. Oh. What a chance there for Mateta for 2. Just after the chance for Sarr. He dragged it back to him. Sarr's shown incredible pace this game, I can't lie. And he's dragged it back to Mateta and he's played it well wide of the goal when he should have put it probably on target. But still Palace 1, Villa 0. Looking good in the second half of the first half. Villa have put another one in the net on the stroke of half time. They're checking it though, again. So they had one ruled out for offside before and now they might have another one. But this is taking a lot longer to check it. Palace have got the ball in the centre circle because they don't really see much wrong with it. Are they going to have another one ruled out, or is it 1-1? I think the ball was put in by either Jacob Ramsey or Morgan Rogers. I'm pretty sure it's Morgan Rogers. I can't. It's the shirt numbers. I always get them mixed up. But it is 1-1. Unless the referee disallows the goal, which is taking a lot longer to check. So we'll see what happens here. We're still checking this. We are still checking this. I don't know, it takes ages, doesn't it? Hold on. Lacroix's giving it back to Henderson. This is what Everton did when we scored last week. I hope it doesn't come back to bite us. Yeah! Offside! Get on that, Villa! There are 2 goals disallowed for offside in this first half. Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? They said that to us for a week, then they scored. Get on. Just about to get the second half underway. Let's quickly talk about the first half. Palace 1, Villa 0. I tell you what, we started poorly, but it was a good start. It was a good end to the first half. Capped off with a goal from Ismail Sarr. We had a few chances at the end of that first half. But, you know, Villa also had 2 disallowed goals. And you know what? It could be level, but we've been lucky. 1-0, let's go. Free kick to Palace in a great position. It's Hughes and Eze lining up. You think of Eze to strike this one towards goal. I tell you what, if we went 2-0 up, then that would be a great cushion to finish this game off. We are. Don't listen to him, we've got to play them on Saturday. It's going to be either Eze or Will Hughes. You'd think Eze. It's a very tall Aston Villa wall. So he's got a great technique to try and put this in towards the top corner. It's Eze. It's gone through.
Goal kick.
I didn't see where that went, but defensive Palace player out for a goal kick. Bit of a waste. Third time lucky for Aston Villa, and Morgan Rogers has the leveller. Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa. Yeah, Morgan Rogers. He had the second goal that was disallowed in the first half. He scored that disallowed, but I doubt that will be disallowed. You can hear the Villa fans in the background. They're going to VAR again, but surely not a third goal disallowed. Yeah, given this time. Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa 1. And it's quick to mention.
Shut him up! Break his legs! He's done it now.
Watkins is through. Ollie Watkins wide. He was offside there. But yeah, Emi Martinez got subbed off for Villa in the first, like half time. Got to test Robin Olsen out here, but it is 1-1. Not the best, not the best. First sub of the game for Palace. On comes Jefferson Lerma to replace Will Hughes. He's on a booking, and he's getting pretty good, you know, pretty good cut from the fans here. Still 1-1. We've got a corner. Villa have been on top since they're equalising. It was a well-taken goal from Morgan Rogers on the turn. Oh, mate, honestly. Like, the thing is as well, Fulham are winning at Wolves currently. Brighton are beating Bournemouth. That progressive pack, they're getting away. What a finish from John Philly! Palace back in front. Someone's down on the right hand side for Palace. Betetta's in the room. They're at the striker. Enter the shot for Philip Betetta. Boom, 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 boom. Someone's down for Palace on the right hand side, and it looks quite concerning, but it is. 2-1 to Palace. Villa hit the woodwork, corner come in, near post header from Esri Konsa off the crossbar. On comes Villa's probably two most dangerous players of late. Watkins off. I don't know who else come off. On comes Marco Asensio and Marcus Rashford, who they both signed in January. It's still Palace 2, Villa 1, but they are both quite dangerous players. Palace may have sealed the win there and there. Get in. It's a double for Ismaila Sarr. What a header. Couldn't have placed that much better. Crystal Palace 3, Aston Villa 1. Get in there. Yes, sir. Third win of the season at home. Get in. This is great attitude from the Palace players that are out there today. Obviously, we've had quite a bad run of form, especially at home. But, you know, we're bringing our away form to Selhurst Park, which is amazing. 3-1 up against the, Champions League side, part of the progressive pack. It's amazing to see. 3-1 up at home. To be honest, might jinx it, but I can't see us losing this now. On comes Dyche, commander for Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton making his first start since October. Been a great performance from him inside, 70 minutes, I think it's been. On comes Kamada. Off come the brace scorer, Ismaila Sarr, who's getting pretty much a full reception. The whole crowd are on their feet for him. And on comes Eddie Nketiah, who hopes to get his first Premier League goal of Crystal Palace, hence signing for 30 million quid in August. Not the best deal there, but Nketiah's got a few minutes. Finally, Nketiah has his first Palace goal in the Premier League. Oh my God, that's been a long time coming. Mitchell's ball in, Nketiah own goal, 4-1. Right at the 90th minute, 4-1. What a result, what a performance, get it!
Well, we haven't won a Premier League game at home like that since the last time we played them. We absolutely wiped the floor with them. Full time at Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace 4, Aston Villa 1. Yes, 4-1 at home in the Premier League this season. The only two other positive results we've seen at Selhurst this season in the Premier League have been 1-0 and 2-1. So 4-1, wow, what a game, what a result. We played so well in that game. You know, that didn't look like a team that had only won 2 Premier League home games all season. That looked like we was taking our away form into the home game, which is what we've been asking for quite a long time, obviously. But we seem to be doing it now, and it's very promising to see. Man of the match, Ismaila Sarr. You know, he showed his pace. It looked like he really wanted it tonight. And his 2 goals showed for it. You know, great reactions for the first goal when Richards had his header saved by who was on the pitch at the time, Emi Martinez. But then I knew that Palace had to test that keeper, Robin Olsen, when he came on. Because I knew that he has weaknesses. And when the cross was put into Sarr, what a header across the keeper, which is one of Olsen's weaknesses if you look back. And that was a brilliant header to make it 3-1 and to get the game out of Villa's reach when they just brought on Rashford and Asensio, who I mentioned at the start of the video. So that was brilliant. And I'm also very happy, and I'm going to admit this, not Ismaila Sarr, Eddie Nketiah actually made an impact when he come off the bench. He looked dangerous. He had a bit of pace about him. He got that goal. It rewarded it. And he got his first Premier League goal of the season and the first Premier League goal for Palace under the lights at Selhurst Park. Okay, a few fans might have left, but I saw it, and you know, I'm really happy for him, and hopefully he can finally take that form on to the future games this season that we've got left. But honestly, if you look at the Premier League table, if we'd have lost that game, this season would have probably been over Premier League wise, because Brighton won against Bournemouth and Fulham won at Wolves in the end. So, you know, the progressive pack have also won, but we've won our game. We are now up to 12. If Tottenham were to win at home to Manchester City tomorrow night, then we'll go back down to 13th. But to be fair, I do doubt that will happen, even though Man City haven't looked great this season. We're 1 point behind Brentford now. And if Brentford were to drop points against Everton, then we can go above them with a win against Ipswich in a week and a half time, about 10 days time, 11 days time, whatever it may be. So that's something to look forward to when we play Ipswich in the Premier League. But we've got another vlog, and it's huge. Millwall at home. Millwall of the Championship, South London rivals in the 5th round of the FA Cup. If we are to win that, then we will go through to the quarter-final and be 1 game away from Wembley. So that's an exciting video to come on Saturday, probably dinner time, probably about 5, 6, 7 o'clock. That vlog will be out for the 5th round game. But I think that ultimately determines our season. Even though we do have something little bit to fight for Premier League wise, FA Cup is a lot more out there when it comes to us this season. But what a result. Brilliant game. I thought Eze played well. I thought Mateta played well. No one played badly. And I think that is a massive highlight. Even Mitchell, I've been criticising him a lot this season. But he was brilliant at left back today. Nearly scored as well. Maybe he should have scored. But Villa just let the floodgates open. And I knew that they were vulnerable away from home. And we capitalised on that. And it shows 4-1. Get in. Brilliant start to the next 3 series of vlogs coming before our next away game against Southampton in early April. That's the thing, we've got like a 3-week break after our game against Ipswich. So that's 1 of 3 vlogs done. Palace 4, Villa 1. Amazing. Like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys on Saturday for a massive vlog between Crystal Palace and Millwall. See you then.